Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot, and today we're going to look at what I'm going to call my July coloring haul. Although none of this was actually purchased in July. Some of it was, I think all of it was purchased at the end of June sometime right after I did my last haul, and I'll talk about that. And then, well, maybe these things were purchased in July. I don't know when. And then one is a Happy Mail thing that came in July. This just happens to be when I'm filming this video so that I can put stuff away, finally. Yeah, I pretty much took the month of July off. I didn't purchase anything. I hardly colored at all, and I was just resting and relaxing and, just having some me time. All right, so I'm going to clear the clutter and we'll get started with what we got recently-ish. I went into the dollar store to look for these markers, which my dollar store doesn't carry. Oh, I ripped off the top. These are Crafter Square. Okay, I ripped off the top that said that. Crafter Square. My dollar store used to carry all 4 or 5 of the colors that they had, but does not seem to carry them anymore. I don't know if that's a thing that all the dollar stores are doing or if it's just mine because I live in the middle of nowhere. But when I was there, I found some stencils that I rather liked, so I picked those up. And like I said, that may have actually been in July. So we've got some cute little letter ones, mostly star ones, travel ones, and bug ones. Bugs. I like bugs. So, yes, I like the look of those. Just adding to my stencil collection. I haven't taken them out. I hope they're good quality. I've never purchased stencils there before. So, we got those at the dollar store. And then I went to a town because I think it was my last eye appointment, my follow-up eye exam. And I went into Joanns. In Joanns, I got these 2 gel pens. I was looking for this is like a shiny black. I'll show you what it is. Here we go. And I haven't found this. I'm kind of mostly a jelly roll girl. But there was this random, from my cousin, Terry, a random color that I liked in some random gel pen. And we'll hold that up so you can see it. Hopefully, maybe, I can't tell on the camera. It's super shiny black. I never thought I would find it again. There's nothing like that in my jelly rolls, and there's nothing like that in my other pens since I recently, oh, side note here, I recently went through my Artesia Iridescent Glitter gel pens. I wanted to use something of it, which probably haven't used them in a year, and all of these ones with X's were dried up. And I tried everything to get them to work again. I Googled, I did what they said, no such luck. So I'm not sure I would ever purchase these again, as I've had some of these other gel pens a lot longer and they all still work. So just a side note on that. But anyways, I've got a few left that work. Yeah, so I was super happy to find this black one, and then I found that one too, which was a color I thought I didn't have, and turns out I didn't actually have it. So I've already used this black one a whole bunch. Let's see here. Yeah, so I probably should have bought more of that. If I find myself in that town again, I'm going to pick up a couple more. So, awesome gel pens. When I was there, I was in Joanns, and I got these books. And it's funny because these are 2 Kanoko Igusa books, Kingdom of Curious Creatures and Symphony of Cute Animals, the day before. I filmed my huge June haul video, part 2 of my huge June haul video, the day before because I was going to that town and my eye doctor has like free Wi-Fi and I don't have Wi-Fi here in the middle of nowhere and really bad cell service. So I filmed it the day before, and I had the other book out. What is it called? I don't know. Garden of Fairy Tale Animals, I think. And I'm like, I really want the other books, but they weren't on the Amazon 3 for 2 special, and they're not really low enough for me to buy them. And then I walked in Joanns, and Joanns was having a 20% off sale. And these were, of course, in pristine condition, because, you know, I can't get, books get delivered to me in the worst shape. So, which made them way cheaper than they were on Amazon, and they were in nice condition. So I got both of these Kanoko Igusa coloring books. I'm super glad of it. I just shot, right before this, I just shot a flip through of them, of all 3 of the books. They are stellar. I'm kind of mad at myself that I waited so long to get them. But before, they were not the American versions that they are now. They were only available like if you got them off Amazon Japan or Book Depository or something. So yeah, if you want to see a flip through of all 3 of these books, you can refer to that video as I go slowly through them. These are awesome, awesome books. And I also found this one. I really like this book. I did a flip through of this one a long time ago, before I decided to kind of take a break. This is Feminine Alchemy. It's kind of all about the feminine, sacred feminine, I guess we'll say. You can see that flip through. These are all Shutterstock images. But the person the graphic artist, Paolo Piaccio, she did a good job. I mean, sometimes they get Shutterstock images and they're all discombobulated and all kinds of drastic different things, which sometimes you want. I would certainly agree with that. But this is a very good meshing of all these different images kind of into the sacred feminine. It's really cool. I highly recommend you watch the flip through. It's really good. I hadn't seen any of these. I don't think I've seen any of these images before, but somebody did comment saying she saw a couple of them in other coloring books. I'm okay with Shutterstock. I know some people don't want to go, but I believe that, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the artists upload them to Shutterstock because when people buy the rights to them, and then they can do with them what they want. They can make bigger, smaller, crop it, you know, but the artist is getting paid. I believe that's how it works. I could be wrong though. So I'm okay with Shutterstock. Not okay with AI. But yeah, this is a gorgeous book. It's got some of that not tarot-y astrology stuff that some people like. I'm neither here nor there about that. But yeah, it's a really cool book. So I got those 3 in Joanns. In Michael's, you know, when I'm in a town store, I have to hit all the stores. So very controlled though. That's all I got. Steampunk Animals special was at Michael's. And usually when I always look at the bookstore, and when I see these in person, I'm always underwhelmed because the paper doesn't seem that great. It's like maybe a step above Amazon paper, a half a step. And then the price, this one was $12.99. It's like, I can get a coloring book on like awesome paper for $12.99. So when I see these, I'm usually underwhelmed, but I did like this steampunk one. I really like the steampunky bugs. Oh, I just did a video on bugs, which will probably air before this, but I should have included some of these. Maybe I can find the one that was the selling point for me. These are ones by Coco Wyo. At the time I bought this, Coco Wyo was not selling books on Amazon, and I was like, oh, I never got to get the steampunk book, but now I kind of have some of it. But now they're back, so I guess I could get the steampunk book if I wanted. There was one picture that was the selling point. Ooh. Oh, Christine Karen. I know I'd seen that one before. That's super cute. This one. Let's see, this is by New and exclusive. Oh, it's a seagull. This is by Fabiana. Okay, I can't say that. Traer, maybe? I don't know. I'll let you read that. How adorable is that? That was the selling point. Anyhow, super cool. Glad I picked that one up. And then my last thing, which arrived in July, and I just shot a flip through of this, was a Happy Mail, my first Happy Mail on the channel. Now, some people have offered to send me things, which is very kind and I appreciate greatly, but I have never wanted to. I live in a tiny speck on the map, and I don't, if I lived in Phoenix, I'd be like, yeah, I'd get a P.O. box and anybody could send me anything, but I don't necessarily want to give out that information. But this is a First Nations book, an Aboriginal coloring book called Mulgane, maybe, I'm not sure I'm saying it right, by Emma Hollingsworth. It is fabulous. And thank you again, Tinika from Australia. She sent me this. I couldn't get a hold of it. Lovely card. Going to keep there. This book is gorgeous. So like I said, I just did a flip through of it. I hope you all will tune in for the flip through. It's amazing. I talk about Aboriginal art. My seeing it for the first time when I went to Australia. I traveled the world with a backpack. It was a mind-blowing experience. This is gorgeous. I love this book. This is definitely going to be one of those top 10 books for me in my collection. Cannot wait to try some coloring. It's very, as you can see from the cover here, it's very mark making-esque, which is, stuff I like to do. So, very grateful, appreciative. Thank you so much, Tinika. You're wonderful. All right, that is it. Just those few things. Like I said, gosh, it's my birthday month too, and I didn't really even purchase anything in July. But anyways, I was having me time. I'll make up for it though, I'm sure. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.